Hi, in this tutorial we'll walk through how to use the top-bottom rules options of the conditional formatting styling feature to highlight cells in Excel. When you use any of the top-bottom rules conditional formatting options, Excel will work its magic to rank all of the values in your data range and highlight the ones with the top values or bottom values depending on which you need. This can be for either numbers or percentages. Let's take a look. Before we can apply any conditional formatting, we first need to highlight our data set. So I'm going to highlight all of the dollar values in our data set, and in conditional formatting, top-bottom rules, our first option is top 10 items. Clicking on this will automatically highlight the top 10 values in our data set. Now, one thing you'll notice is we actually have 11 values highlighted. That's because 2 of these are the same value, therefore they both fit within the top 10 values of this data set. Likewise, we can also highlight the bottom 10 values by choosing bottom 10 items. So we'll make this a different format so we can tell them apart. And doing this automatically highlights the 10 lowest valued items in our data set. Now, one thing to notice, if you don't want to do 10 items, you can change this in this box by typing a different number. So let's say you want bottom 5 items, change that number, and now the lowest 5 items in our data set are highlighted. You can also use this formatting to highlight percentile rankings in your data set. Let's first clear these rules from our last example so we can start fresh. In the top-bottom rules, if you click on top 10%, this automatically highlights the top 10 percentile ranked values within your data set. Now, just like the others, you can change this to a different percentile ranking. So let's say you want to look at the top 15 percentile. You can easily do that just by changing this number. Likewise, you can look at the bottom percentile of your data set by clicking on bottom 10%. And like the others, you can change this. So you want to look at the bottom 15 percentile. Let's make this green, and this will automatically highlight the bottom 15 percentile of our data set. We can also use this formatting to highlight values in our data set that are above or below the average. So clicking on above average will automatically highlight any values in our data set that are above the average of the data set. Likewise, going back and choosing below the average will highlight any values that are below the average of our data set. For slightly more advanced options, you can go into your top-bottom rules, more rules. And from these rule types, 2 of these apply to the top-bottom rules. One is to format only top or bottom ranked values. And this is very similar to what we just looked at, where you can choose top or bottom, however many you would like to highlight, or if you prefer to highlight percentile rankings within your data set. The other rule that applies is to format only values that are above or below the average. So here we have a few more options than just above or below average. You can do equal to, above or below, or you can do a standard deviation from 1 to 3, above or below the average. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful to learn how to highlight top-bottom ranked cells using conditional formatting in Excel. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks.